Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher Circus, and today we are going to be playing with none other than the King. We're going to be playing with the Leper. So we have a very cool new background that was made for, not for us, but it was made by FCC, or now Fake Carpet Cleaner. You probably know them from quite a lot of sick Butcher Circus and Darkest Dungeon edits. But yeah, he made this background, and you have a little leper with two plague doctors, that we do not have a plague doctor in this team, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit, and then a very cool Hail to the King. And yeah, we're gonna start off, we're playing against ClassyKassy. We've played against them before, they're a pretty fun opponent to play against, and they also brought a leper with the exact same setup I have as well. Literally the exact same setup. It's only the rest of the team that is quite different. This looks much more like a supportive team, while my team is much more offensive, and that means that I probably still want to focus down this leper, I'd imagine, because he's definitely going to be the priority target here. What my opponent wanted to do was guard and command, but I'm not going to let that happen, at least not for the meantime. I'm probably just going to do this into a panic dart if they want a revenge. And yeah, ClassyKassy says, I threw the team quickly right now, so no idea how it holds up. Well, I did the same thing. I did the same, so no worries. The idea I have here is basically just having three characters that can move back, either with Shadow Fade, Expose, and with Bola, so even if the Leper does get disrupted, he won't be trash. As well as having DOT moves like Panic Darts and bypassing Prot here with the Pierce, in case we did run into some shenanigans. Speaking of shenanigans, I'm about to pass, but I ended up dropping a Panic Darts in time, somehow hitting. Could you imagine me missing a Leper right now, round one? Yeah, that would have been funny. There wasn't even a bolster. What did he do? Did he drop a command buff? Oh god, that's bad. Okay, that means Leper is gonna go immediately for the offense, I imagine. Not even gonna bother with the revenge. He can hurt my Leper right now really freaking bad. Yeah. Sad thing here is that my Arbalist is very aggressive with the Piercing Horribly Light Talisman, but he actually goes revenge. She actually doesn't have any good targets at the moment, which kind of sucks. My only good target is kind of just shooting the enemy Arbalist, which, I mean, sure, it's good, but I don't really have any big follow-ups to it, because, I mean, yeah, Pierce can reach into position 4, it does, but I still only have 3 attacking moves on there. Okay, I somehow survived, but you know what it's time for, right? It's time for the Mega Chop, and we roll for 30, which is pretty much an average roll. I'm not gonna complain about it. They're probably gonna bring me down to death's door now, but if they do that, they risk dying here with the Leper, so they have to be careful. Yeah, 39 damage. They rolled a little higher than me, sadly. Now, do I want to heal? If I heal, they shoot. Is that fine? Yeah, it is fine. If they have to shoot me down to 0 here, oh, please don't have Hound's Rush, okay, they don't. If they have to shoot me down to 0 here, they do use their finisher character to do it. And if they do that, they also use their healing character to do it, so it is overall quite bad for them. You're gonna go for the stun, they somehow hit. No, not somehow, they have a command buff, it's actually quite likely. But yeah, they do hit, and they do get the stun as well, so no more Shieldbreaker action for me, which is very smart for my opponent. My Shieldbreaker could have made things very, very difficult here, and they're gonna go for the guard. That is definitely counterable by a lot of things, but not in the meantime. I'm just gonna have to do this and be one off from bringing their Arbalist down to 0, which really sucks. But that means she's gonna go down to 0 next round, but next round isn't now, which means she can still go for the shot, which means I'm gonna have to go for some healing action. But it's actually okay, because both of their characters are dropping down to 0 here, so now after I get the crit Solemnity heal, aww, I wanted to see the crit Solemnity heal, that would have been really fun, but no crit Solemnity for the Shepherd Doggy today. 22 is still more than enough against Sniper Shot. It's definitely not more than enough against Chop. Not when you have the Revenge debuff for damage taken. But the Leper can't chop at the moment. He has to go for the heal, because if he doesn't, there's puncture into lunge. I'm not stealth, so I can't make use of the bypass guard here. Oh, they do get the crit heal. God damn. Okay, that makes things tricky. All right, one thing I'm thinking of is just pulling the Arbalist but at the same time, I'm thinking, I'm not sure if that's really gonna work. She's already dropping down to 0. I'm just gonna let her heal herself. I'm just gonna break the guard here. I have to do this regardless of what happens. I have to do this, drop panic darts, and the leper will still go back down to 0. It's gonna take a while, but he will go back down to 0, which is exactly what we want here. Yeah, we do have a finisher regardless of it being with the melee skills, so if the Arbalist does want to stay at this store, we can always just go for the panic darts. They're gonna go for yet another stun. They hit again, and they get the stun again. Poor little Shieldbreaker just not enjoying herself at the moment, I can tell. Well, I'm just gonna drop the panic darts now, and yeah, it is gonna hurt the Leper a reasonable amount. Yes, Arbalist crit in exchange for Solemnity crit. Yeah, I guess. I got an Arbalist crit with the sniper shot, and Classy got a Solemnity crit. I think my crit was still more meaningful because it has made it so this Arbalist can't go for the heal on another character. She just has to heal herself instead, which is massive. It's definitely massive. I might flare here. I think flaring here might be my best play, honestly. Because my Arbalist, well, she's definitely not going to shoot the enemy Arbalist. Shooting the Houndmaster here literally doesn't accomplish anything. Shooting Man-at-Arms accomplishes even less. And she's just going to heal there. After she heals, I can just go ahead and attack her again with Arbalist, or I can drop a Pierce. Or I can just go for the chop. Yeah, chop! Back down to 0. Back to the pit, says the Leper. He didn't, but I think that's when you crit, or is it when you kill an enemy? I can't remember too well. They're actually gonna go for the bandage. Oh, come on, seriously? Crit 22 bandage. Wow, that's quite a bit, not gonna lie. Okay, that makes things a little bit complicated. 5, yeah, it's definitely not enough now. I have to go for this. Oh, if I don't do enough damage, I'm gonna be pissed, but no, I do enough damage here. I didn't need to do 14 exactly. He's still taking like 10 from the DOT, I imagine, or is it 9? I should probably know that. I should probably know if he's gonna take 9 or 10. But yeah, he does take 9, so he gets brought down to 0. And here comes the Solemnity. What should be another crit heal? Nah, no crit heals this time around. Only one crit heal, sadly for my opponent. Well, let's go ahead and squeeze that Arbalist with yet another sniper shot crit. Very unnecessary, but the stress could add up here. The stress could make the difference. Now my opponent has to go for a guard on the Arbalist unless they want to suffer the fate of the 50-50. I guess they want to risk the fate of the 50-50. They're gonna risk it to steal my biscuit, and I will not let them steal my biscuits. So that is goodbye to your Arbalist right there. And at this point, it is very rough for my opponent because they've already lost. Both Solemnities. I still have one. They're saying 25. I'm gonna say it was a 50. It was a 50, not a 25. They forgot that I have the finisher on my Grave Robber. Yeah, I should have mentioned the trinkets earlier. I have Monkey Spell, Graceful Anklet on the Shieldbreaker because, you know, what else are you going to bring? Just double dodge for the win. I brought the Leper with Gladiator Mask and Eagle Eye Talisman because even if you get pushed in this team, you still have to move back. So I didn't feel like bringing Snuff would have been the smartest move. So is this good enough? Probably. Wow, yeah, that is good enough. Wow, crit 31 into crit 30. Holy Mary Mother of Joseph, that is a lot of damage. Almost brought the Houndmaster down to 0 HP with one blow. And yeah, they are at this store here, so their kill shots aren't quite as good. I'm just gonna go for the launch, which is my best kill shot at the moment. And yeah, the Grave Robber here, I needed to have a finisher character, so I could at least have relatively reliable kills on my opponent while also having move backs. I didn't just want to bring a Jester. I didn't feel like that would be too smart because against a lot of protection like in positions 1 and even bleed resistance, like I'd just be totally screwed because the Leper really suffers against those protection teams. But with Panic Darts you could still break through, and with the Grave Robber, Shadow Fade and all these nasty abilities, between the Cloak Dagger and the finisher, if you go Shadow Fade into one, she's not a confirmed kill. Oh, that's a misplay and a half. I can flare now. That's two flare values. ClassyKassy says, can we adjust the team and rematch? And yes, we will adjust the team and rematch because I think this is a pretty fun matchup. I feel like a crit. The teams are kind of not equal, but they're on par with one another. So a crit really makes the difference here, which is both fun and also not too much fun if you wanna look at it that way. Sometimes getting that one crit and changing the match can be very upsetting if you're someone that's on the receiving end of that crit. But let's go on for match number 2. Alright, and here we go, on to a match number 2, and this time we're playing against the Flagellant. Wow, okay. That is an interesting setup, having a Flagellant in the Leper team. So your front line is eventually all colored up with this, because if the Jester does want to move forward, then both the front lines are going to have a bad time. But it is the Last Breath Color Reclaim Flagellant, so he can stay out of position for a bit and still have a reasonably good time here. I'm still gonna put him out of position. I think that will probably be my best play. There's one problemo though, it's Finale. Finale is going to hurt if I let it happen, but I will try not to let it happen. I still feel like going for the puncture here is my best play, so it is what I'm going to do. Another big reason it's a good play is because now my Arballs can actually shoot the Jester and not the Flagellant, which I feel is, oh god, is overall a better target for me. 18 damage right off the bat. I might go for a self-heal here. Unironically, might go for a self-heal. Well, how much damage are you doing with Pick? 10 to 15, 3 to 5. She can heal and cure it. Oh, that wouldn't be too good. That would generally not be too good. I'm actually gonna do Pierce here. Not Pierce, Jesus. Pick to the face onto the sniper just to reduce his HP, because if I go for panic darts into a sniper shot, oh jeez, yeah, they're hurting. If I go panic darts into a sniper shot, things won't turn out too well for me, I imagine. I get a max roll there with the 21. Yeah, that's really good. It wouldn't be too good because then she would get healing received on him as well as curing the blight, so yeah, it really wouldn't have been too good for me. I have prot at the moment. They shouldn't do enough damage, right? I mean, with Reaper Shroud, they probably still do like 9 to 16. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit though. I'm gonna go for the chop here on the Leper. They will probably just regen and chop me back, but after that I can heal, and then they'll be at 6 HP, which isn't too much HP. Oh, they're gonna heal. Did they do enough damage? Yeah, they do. Wow. From Death to Recovery. Oh, they did drop a Battle Ballad. Okay. Yeah, that makes way more sense now. I feel like I've been terribly counterpicked here, but I'm just gonna have to suck it up and still try doing my best here. They don't have a finale anywhere. They're gonna go for the Dark Stamp, which I think is a misplay. If I were them, I would have just gone for the aim shot here. Keep putting the squeeze on me, get the finale now, rather than getting the finale in a couple rounds. I feel like that would have been an overall better play for them, but it is not what they're doing. So, you know, so be it. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop a Pierce now. Crit 18, very cool. And now if they want to save the Leper, they have to go for the heal. And if they go for the heal, they're not attacking me, which is pretty good. And I always have the lunge, so I'm gonna try to make use of this lunge. They're gonna go for the heal. The reason I used the Pierce first is because I was expecting her to heal for more. So I have to do this. Yeah, because the Pierce was doing 8 to 14 damage, so 8 to 14 against 12 was a pretty good chance of things going wrong for me. And I did not want things going wrong for me, so that is not what I did today. Now the Flagellant is in a weird spot because he has to go for a claim on a character which is likely to die. But if he does survive, it would be really good for my opponent. But no, he does not survive, which means we're gonna have an exchange of lepers. Though the problem here is that they still have a Flagellant, and I don't, but they have a Jester post-finale, so it's not as amazing. So it is definitely a rough situation for both players, I would say. I'm thinking of dropping a Shadow Fade here, but she might genuinely drop a ranging shot, which would be not ideal, I will say, at the very least, but I'm just gonna do this anyway. See if I can get some tricks going, some tricks up my sleeve. Does she want a ranging shot? Will she hit? It's a 90% chance to hit if she does decide to go for a ranging shot, because with the Cloak and Dagger I do get 20 dodge when stealthed. Flare dodge incoming, says ClassyKassy. And is there a flare dodge? No, there isn't. Well, that's not too good. Gives them some accuracy. which really isn't too good, I will add. But I'm thinking of going for the 50-50 now. Yeah, going for the 50-50 pull. You know, it's a 50-50. If it works, it would be really good. If it doesn't, yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't work. Well, it's still 5 damage. It's still 5 damage. It'll be more than enough, right? They have 130 accuracy. They're gonna punish me. Wow. Even with 130 accuracy, I'm just gonna tell them, wow. That is unlucky. That is quite unlucky. Missed an 80. I mean, it's still an 80, but I still find that to be very unlucky. Yeah. And they are gonna have redeem here, so yeah, I really need every single dodge I can get at this point. I will say, every single dodge I can get, or else I am completely and utterly screwed. Good thing here is that the Jester's Day, so that's definitely being some help to me. I'm gonna go for the aimed shot to hit me for 18, which is a bit. It's not enough though. Yeah, it's not enough. Okay, let's go for this 12 to 21, 16. It's good, but I really needed to bring her down to 0 here. Now, the thing is, if they do not go for the redeem, she will die. So, they're gonna go for the heal there, the heal up to 25, which is definitely a very fair amount. And I might just go for the pierce here. Or I could go expose. Let's go for the pierce. 13 damage. Yeah, it helps. It helps. The thing is, I really don't want to drop a lunge. That's kind of my problem right now. I really hope they don't get a crit Dirk Stab or something. I jinxed it! I jinxed it, as I always do. The Shepherd Jinxer jinxes it again. Ah, jeez. Okay. Well, I guess I just gotta do Panic Times to the Musketeer now. The Shepherd Jinxer. Literally me, dude. Literally me. Jinxing it every single freaking time. Now, they're gonna go for the aim shot now. Oh, I have 2 characters at the start. No, there's a Jester with a finisher. Oh, I am so screwed now. Okay. Biggest problem here is actually the Flagellant, because if I trade characters, I can't win a 1v1 against the Flagellant. Why? Because he's a Flagellant, he's OP as hell. But I still have to go for the puncture here, it's my only play. I need to kill the Musketeer, get lucky, resist a death blow. Resist 2 death blows, actually. And then I can win. Please do not get the 60. If they get the 60, I'm gonna cry here. I won't, but I'll get close to crying. Alright. I'm trying not to use Musketeer heal because of the whole blight, counter wanted Musketeer team, wanted Musketeer on the team for best support. Yeah, thank you, ClassyKassy, for not countering me too hard. I think that's a misplay though, going for the Dirk Stab on the Shield Breaker rather than the Grave Robber. Oh, I got a crit. That's not too good. Yeah, that's not too good. It also isn't too bad, but it isn't too good either. Now they're just gonna move forward now, and I'm thinking of just dropping. Bam! Oh, it's a 19. I really wanted that to be a crit. I could have gone for the heal here, but the reason I didn't want to go for the heal is because I feel like with only the Flagellant action up, I feel like it wouldn't be the smartest move, so now I'm gonna go ahead and drop a Shadow Fate so they can't hit anyone. And I feel like they did a misplay here going for the punish and not reclaim. The reclaim would have been more helpful for them overall, I think, for the start of next round, because now they won't have a heal for the start of next round, which means that lunge will probably be a kill, and then it will be a 2v1, which I will probably still lose, because I have to deal with a flash. So I'm just gonna Dirk Stab the corpse. Have they dropped Ballad yet? Yes, they had, so now we just do this. You're down to 0, and then it's just gonna be a lunge for the kill. And just see if that works, alright? See if that works out. Of course, I'm gonna have to deal with 3 Exsanguinates, Last Breath, Color Flash, with Battle Ballad. So, am I gonna win at the very end? Well, stick around and find out. That is what's going to happen here. I wonder. It is a rough spot we're in. Now they're gonna go for the punish on the corpse. Ouch. Ouch, poor little corpse, but now I get to go for the lunge, and that is a confirmed kill on the Jester. And it is, as of turn 7, a 2v1. Let's see if we can win it. I'm gonna go for the heal here, so we don't suffer the fate of the 25. Do they have a confirmed hit chance? Yes, they have 130 accuracy. Both the corpses are gone already, so that's a load of fun. And they're gonna go for the punish. Okay, I do not have any trinket of going last or going first, so it doesn't really matter. But what I believe I will do here is probably go for the Shadow Fade, right? Yeah, I believe Shadow Fading here would be the smartest move. Or do I Bola first and then Shadow Fade? Does it make a difference? Bola into Shadow Fade. I think Bola into Shadow Fade might be smarter, just so I'm in position 2 with the Grave Robber. Gives me more options. Gives me the option to go Panic Darts if I really want to drop Panic Darts. I'm not sure if I do, but I'm gonna leave her in position 2 because the Arbalist can do the same thing in position 1 as she can in position 2. Just Bola. And you know, flare, but I'm not gonna flare here. So they punish, please. No! Where's the Curse of the Spiked Bat? Come on. I need it. I need some Curse of the Spiked Bat here. And I could go for the Death Blow right now. I might have enough damage with Pick to the face. 16 to 25, it gets a crit. Oh, I have a 5% Death Blow chance. You know I'm gonna go for it. You know I'm gonna go for it. I got the crit, by the way. That means that Exsanguinate might actually not hit. So I'm gonna go for the 5%. No kill, but that is one Death Door check. And yeah, I'm probably still gonna lose this, but it is being very exciting. Yeah, their Exsanguinate hit chance now on the Grave Robber isn't confirmed because of that extra dodge. They're still gonna go for it though. They don't get the kill though. They don't get the kill. There is justice in this round, just a touch of it. Well, I guess that means I just have to keep on dropping these picks, and I do 8 damage. 8 damage. Yes, my favorite. 90% hit chance, clenching my teeth, not gonna lie. Yeah, 90% hit chance. It's good, but it was no confirmed hit chance, yeah. I really hope I get very lucky with the Death Blows here. It's the only way I can survive. I need to get very lucky by surviving, and I do survive. Okay, that's 2 Death Door checks survived. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm gonna drop the Pick to the face now. Come on, crit. 11. Okay, that's no crit, but they have minus healing skills, they still have minus healing skills, which is pretty good. Now we drop the Bola, and they're down to 0. If they had no Exsanguinates here, I'd say this would be pretty much confirmed win for me now, but no, they still have 2 left. 2, not 1, 2. Are they gonna go for it? They will only heal for 21 if they go for it. Oh, they don't. Is that the play? Not going for the Exsanguinate here. They do not get the kill on me. I have survived 3 Death Blows. I'm gonna go for the 13 first. There's no cigar. I have Finisher and the Cloak and Dagger. So I have a 63 kill shot if I hit. Oh my God, I do not get it. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. 63 chance. Please miss. Oh, they can't miss. Oh, no. Crit 60. Ah. Oh, this was not how it was supposed to happen. 63 chance to win the match. Oh God, there's no way I win this anymore. They still have 1 more Exsanguinate. Why is the flash one so broken? 63 to kill him. I literally had the most kill chance I could have possibly ever had. He survived 3 Death Door checks. God damn, last breath color gaming. God damn. Yeah, and that is the end of the Shepherd Doggy I'm imagining, because after the punish here, do I get to bleed res this time? Nope, of course not. Still no bleed resistance for the Arbalist. And yeah, I will slowly but surely die because I do 5 damage. The Arbalist is a good character for the endgame, but not when you have to fight the Flagellant. It's just not gonna work out for you. And yeah, here comes punish after punish, and they still have 1 more Exsanguinate after this. And people say he's balanced. He's not balanced. I tried balancing him with my pick to his face, but he somehow survived it. And now it is gonna be all over. I will give ClassyKassy the joy of destroying the Arbalist, though. We all know how much people love bullying her, and yeah, still one exsanguinate after this. Goddamn setup is so tanky. Though definitely good plays by them, because all they had to do was kill the Leper. After the Leper dies, I don't really have a way to kill the Flatfront, because, well, if he's in position 1, I can't shoot him. My Shieldbreaker does well, but, you know, she doesn't kill him that well, and the Grave Robber does well, but she doesn't kill him that well. They still have to deal with freaking BS, Exsanguinates, and Redeems. And even though it was pretty close, it was still a W for my opponent, so big GG to them. Definitely check out FCC's channel, he's the person that made the background, if I didn't mention it earlier on the video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.